5 years after construction began on a more than $2 million sports complex for Scott County Athletics, that facility has never been used.
Yeah, after the Virginia Department of Transportation put the brakes on a bypass project, school bus access to the brand new ball fields became impossible.
And that's how it's remained empty. Taxpayer dollars tucked away in a sports complex that no one can step foot on.
It is something that we are working on. We haven't forgotten it. And, you know, sometimes it just takes time with design and things like that.
Well, we haven't forgotten either. 3 years after our special report, it's the same story. This county is working with the Virginia Department of Transportation to come up with a solution. So what's different now? Kylie McGivern checked in with Scott County leaders who say a fix could be months rather than additional years away.
It's almost like a build it and they will come, but nobody had access to get in there to it.
Construction on the Scott County Sports Complex began 5 years ago. For easily the past 3, it sat here, unused. Scott County schools making sure of it. In place of the clink of a baseball bat, pop of a soccer kick, and cheering fans, crickets. The faded roar of passing cars and painful silence that speaks volumes. After years of waiting, wishing, and hoping, many fear that what was meant to be a field of dreams is now simply forgotten.
We kept hearing that, you know, that people were trying to get access to it. And I think it got to the point to where people just felt like nothing was going to happen.
Alan Roberts, owner of the Family Bakery and vice mayor of Gate City, recalls the first time he saw the fields.
It sort of broke your heart. The school board was anticipating for that new highway to come through there, and they was thrown a curveball by VDOT.
In 2008, the Virginia Department of Transportation halted work on the Moccasin Gap bypass that would have connected US 23 and Highway 71 and created an easy access to the multi-million-dollar complex.
When it did that, it just eliminated the safe access for school buses to go back in there.
I wouldn't want a lot of students turning left off of 23 because there's no turn lane, and there's been a lot of accidents there anyway.
Between 23 and the narrow, winding road of filter plant that leads to the complex,
it was almost like you'd have to bring a helicopter in and drop them in there.
Delegate Terry Kilgore has worked over the years to find a solution to the problem of access.
A lot's been going on behind the scenes. I think we're going to be able pretty soon, within a short period of time, to begin, you know, getting access to the sports complex. So we should be able to at least get a passable way, a temporary way over to the complex.
Hope lies in obtaining a $150,000 recreational access grant from VDOT, combined with county money. VDOT says the Community Fellowship Baptist Church is willing to use their property to help. The idea is to connect Broadwater Avenue to Filter Plant Road and direct traffic across the existing low-water bridge to the ball fields.
We hope for the spring sports is ready to go. That's our goal.
It was the same goal last season and for those before that. But for Roberts, there's a difference.
We have hope now. We have hope.
Kylie McGivern reporting. Meanwhile, VDOT says it will need to make sure the Scott County Sports Complex project meets the requirement for the grant before proceeding.